Hello traders and welcome to the video presentation of the RobotFX Auto Recovery Expert Advisor. An expert advisor designed to recover, to prevent the losses from a losing trade by hedging the trade. In a nutshell, this is what it does right here on this picture. However, before I will show you how to get a discount for this expert advisor, I would like to talk about what other traders use, other methods used by forex traders to prevent or to recover the losses. Well, I guess you are familiar with them already, but it is necessary to to talk about them very fast because we see many comments on YouTube, on our other social profiles from beginner traders that don't know the difference between martingale, hedging, or even the stop loss. So let's explain that very fast. On this chart, we have, if you can clearly see by zooming out the chart, we have a nice uptrend. AUD, Australian dollar, American dollar. Well, the chart it's rising. We have an uptrend. If you are trading with the trend, you probably consider buying, and this should happen anytime soon, judging by the length of the previous swings and the previous levels on this chart. We don't go into trading lessons. You are supposed to know that already. Sorry about that. But the thing is, some point here, probably we should consider buying depending on the price action, of course. So let's say if you are buying here lot size $1 or whatever lot size your account allows you. The most common and the classic method is placing a stop loss, usually at the previous swing level, which will be somewhere here. You will want to place a stop loss, let's say, I don't know what distance this is, probably 50 pips or so. And in this case, do mind that if the price will drop and it will not go in your favor, since you are buying now, you will lose this amount of money, 30 pips divided by $1. Sorry, multiplied. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy this morning. It's morning now. And that will be the stop loss. And you can use the stop loss to prevent losses, to reduce losses. But you will still lose, apparently. Another method used by traders is martingale. So in this case, if you consider opening the same buy as trading with the trend of $1 and the price will not go up in your favor, instead it will fall, then the martingale trade or the martingale strategy assumes that, should open another buy again at the level you normally consider buying anyway, but usually the lot size of this buy, of the second buy, should be higher, let's say double. Or some other martingale traders prefer to use a stop loss, and after this buy will close, they will open another buy, again, increase lot size, so that the idea is that the profit from the second trade will eventually overcome the losses from the first trade, and so they will recover the loss and also make profit. But again, if the price continues to drop and further drop, then the martingale trader is supposed to open another buy, increase the lot size again, and another buy, increase the lot size again, until eventually this strategy will drain his account. It is considered a winning strategy if the price doesn't do sudden movements. But if a black swan will happen or some other sudden price movement, either up or down, then the martingale will prove itself to be a loser. And finally, what the RobotFX Auto Recovery does, this is hedging. Hedging is so simple that it might look complicated to some people. So if you are opening the same buy, which is, let's keep the lot size to simplify, $1, instead of placing a stop loss at where you normally would place a stop loss, the expert advisor will place a pending sell. Um, so this pending sell order will have usually a higher lot size. It's almost similar to martingale, but not quite the same. Let's make it $2. And here we have the same two options. Either the price will go up and we win and we don't care about the pending order, or the price will go down and break through this level, and this pending order will become a sell of $2. And if this will happen at some point, the profit from the winning trade, the sell, will plus the negative profit from the buy will at some point become $0. So they will reach break even. And once they will reach break even, and by the way, it doesn't have to be $0, it can be any other value that you can choose within the expert advisor setting. Once they will choose an amount set by the trader, then the expert advisor can either close all trades at break even or any other value, or it can close the losers, the buys in this case, and very closely trail the winners, the sales. So if the price will continue to drop, this losing trade, which was the buy, will eventually become a winning sell. And this is hedging. This is what this expert advisor does in a nutshell. And since my drawing capabilities are not so good, drawing with the mouse, you can also see on this picture, if you open a sell, the expert advisor places a pending buy stop at a recovery zone chosen by the trader in pips. All these values are you can customize them from the expert advisor settings, and you can choose whatever distance you want in pips. You probably don't want a very small distance such as 10 pips because, well, in this case, the expert advisor might open too many opposite trades into a short time. However, do mind that there is an option from the expert advisor settings to limit the number of trades the expert advisor is allowed to open, just so it will not it will not drain your account. Of course, at some point you must have a limit and say stop, and from there take trading, hedging manually. But again, it depends on your settings. From my knowledge, with the default settings of 50 pips, a recovery zone of 50 pips should be fine for trading on H1 charts. And from here, you can either increase or lower this recovery zone depending on your trading style, on the signals on the chart, on the price action, and your trading strategy, your equity, very important, and so on. In conclusion, you are expected to know how to trade before using this expert advisor or any other automated solution, and don't rely on magic, as it is not a holy grail. None of them are. And by the way, this expert advisor is not trading by itself, meaning that it will not open the first trade by itself. You must either open it manually, this trade number one, or rely on another expert advisor if you want to automate your trading 100%. And then make sure that the auto recovery uses the same magic number as the expert advisor that opened this first trade. And after that, the auto recovery will take over and hedge this this trade and this basket, if it will be a basket of trades. And this is it. I think we should. I think I should tell you now how to benefit from the discount. There is a 5% discount that we offer to anyone who will visit our site coming from google.com websites, also from Yahoo and Bing. Everything is explained on our website on the discount, on our discount page, robotfx.ro/discount. Whatever page of our website you will find in the google.com results, visit that page or Bing.com or search Yahoo.com, but do mind only these three search engines. Sorry, visit that page and then a nice 5% discount will show in the left right corner. And you don't need to do anything, just wait for the countdown to finish. 2 minutes you have to wait only, and after that you have the coupon right there that you can use on checkout. I'm not going to show you the coupon now. You have to search our website by yourself, robotfx.ro. But you should only search for RobotFX. That's enough. Our website is the first one in the results, and hopefully it will stay there. Now, I'm going to open the strategy tester because it's a weekend and I cannot show you live or demo how the auto recovery works. But I'm going to explain it in the strategy tester, and many versions of the robot auto recovery here. Sorry about that. I'm going to explain you the settings very fast. First of all, well, most of these settings, or all of them, should be explained right here. I will try to do it myself now just to avoid any confusion. The client email, it's your email that you used when you acquired the product. If you did so, if you did not buy it yet, or if you are using this expert advisor on a demo account, or if you downloaded a demo version from our website, then you are not supposed to enter anything right there in the client email. The recovery zone, we talked about it. It's the distance where the distance where the auto recovery will place its hedging trade. If you open the buy sell right here on this level, the recovery zone will be in pips with these settings, 50 pips away. Take profit, it's useful for two things. One thing is if you want the expert advisor to close the trade or trades at take profit, then you should obviously have a take profit. And the other thing is if you don't want to use a hedge multiplier, I will explain later, then the expert advisor will use the ratio between the recovery zone and the take profit to calculate the lot size of the hedging order, of the next pending order. And this is based on the lot size of one or all orders of the same kind regarding or in comparison with the other orders of the other kind. Right now, let's use the default settings, and let's say that we have a take profit set here, but we don't want to close the trades at take profit. And by the way, closing the trades at take profit also obeys if you set it to true and you want one trade will be easy, but if you want more trades, as this applies to all trades on the chart, to close a trade profit, they will obey the minimum profit that you can set in chart currency, dollars now. Break even pips. Well, as soon as the price will move the break-even distance away from the opening price of the trade. So if you open a buy right here, 1 second. If you open a buy right here, and if the price will move 30 pips away, sorry, which is break-even distance, but again you can choose whatever value you want. Then the expert advisor will place, of course, the stop loss somewhere right there at break-even. That's the break-even. I think you are familiar already with that. Why it keeps loading the same settings? All right, and then we have this option I tried to tell you before, use hedge multiplier. Hedge multiplier is the second value, which can be, well, any value, um, except 1. Don't use 1 because if it's 1, then it doesn't multiply anything, right? We multiply by 1, we get the same result. What does it mean? Hedge multiplier, if you set it to true, it means that uh, if you open a buy right here, lot size $1, then the expert advisor will place the pending sell of the buy lot size multiplied by the hedge multiplier, which is 2 with these settings. So the pending sell order will be $2. Set the multiplier to 3, and it will of course multiply by 3, which will make the pending hedging order 3 times bigger than the initial order. And by the way, this hedging multiplier, the value, let's say the lot size of the hedging order depends, as I said, I'll try to explain here, not on the last order, but on all the orders of the same kind on this chart. I will very fast open the strategy tester to show you as soon as I'll finish explaining. You have, as I said, the possibility to limit the maximum number of orders. By default, it's 7, but it can be any value, depends on your trading style, right? So as soon as you will have 7 orders on the chart with these settings, the expert advisor will not place any other pending order. Minimum profit, you can use it as a break even. Let's not make it 0, let's make it 0.1. As soon as the minimum profit is reached, meaning that as soon as all the trades on the charts, buys and sells, are equal to the minimum profit, then the expert advisor can be instructed to close all the trades. And by the way, it doesn't apply to first trade. So you can rest assured that if you have only one trade open, the expert advisor will not close it at minimum profit. Will let it run until maybe you want to close it at take profit level and set this to true. When minimum profit is reached has been implemented to close or to manage baskets rather than single trades. So when minimum profit is reached from buys and sells, then the expert advisor can either close all trades. I'll try to make this wider. Can either try to close all trades, or it can be started to do absolutely nothing. That means leaving the price, doing nothing. Or close losers, and this has been recently introduced, or close losers and set break even. That means that, as I tried to explain before, I'm going to try to do it again, just in case it will not happen in the strategy tester. If I have a buy opened and the price will continue to drop, the expert advisor will open, of course, the sell, the hedging sell, at some point here, both of their profits, positive from the sell and negative from the buy, will reach $0. Well, actually not $0, will reach minimum profit, which is 0.1 now. Then the expert advisor will close the losing trades, the buys, and it will set a stop loss very close to the price, so it will trail the sells, the winners, if the price will continue to drop. And in this case, we will make profit from these winning sells. Okay. And that was the close losers and set break even. And we have the option to set a trailing stop and a trailing step for this option only. Trailing stop for close losers and set break even. And then the trailing step. And you should not make this to big distance in pips, because or if you make the trailing stop well, big, like 30 pips, you should also consider raising the minimum profit a little higher, because you don't want to close the expert advisor to close the losers when exactly at zero profit. And maybe then the price will reverse and you will lose this distance in pips from the second trade that was supposed to be a winner. What else is it to say? Close trades that take profit. Again, we talked about it. If you have only one trade, the expert advisor will close it at the take profit that you previously set. If you have more trades, it will close them once the price will pass that value or reach that value away from the trades, and the minimum profit will be reached. That's why my personal preference is to set the minimum profit close to zero, to use it only as break even. But again, it depends on your trading style. You can also have the option to close trades at maximum order. By default, it's set to false, because that means that the expert advisor, as soon as the 7th trade will open, the expert advisor will close them all, and you will most probably have some loss there. And depending on your lot size, the loss can be smaller or bigger. The slippage is, the slippage is kind of self-explanatory, but do mind that the slippage also applies when the expert advisor places pending orders, and when the expert advisor will close some orders due to the break-even, hedging orders due to the break-even. In that case, the slippage will act as a buffer, and I'm trying to explain it right now. Let me first minimize this a little. So if we will place a buy there and the expert advisor will place the sell here and the price will go down, we will have an open buy and an open sell. However, the price will reverse up, and this sell will have a stop loss set by the break even, which with our settings now is 30 pips. The expert advisor will not place another pending order unless the price is either higher or lower than the recovery limit, than the sell area, with that distance, the slippage, which is 5 pips. And in case the price will go up 5 pips or more, the expert advisor will be allowed then to place the pending order, the sell pending order, and there is a chance that the price will continue to go up while we will have this sell close at break even at $0, and then the trend will continue higher with the initial trade. That will be the winning trade. If not, well, the price will go down, but if to reach this break even, and it will not go higher than 5 pips, but lower, in this case, the expert advisor will open up a sell order, an open sell order, the slippage distance away from the recovery zone level. Again, 5 pips. So there is a chance that the recovery zone, and this will make also the buy area lower with the same distance, 5 pips. So there is a chance that the recovery zone will move either up or down, and more times. So with the slippage distance, which should be set to a very small amount of pips, so it won't affect the profits or the losses too much. It's a quantity that can be neglected, let's say. You have the possibility to have a trade comment. We suggest you leave it like this for easy monitoring the trades. Magic number should be set to -1 if you intend the expert advisor to monitor trades open manually, or trades that are not set by another expert advisor, or if you don't intend to use the magic number, just leave this as -1 and the expert advisor will monitor all trades on the chart. You also have the option to show the comments on the chart, which is useful information about the broker, the minimum lot size, maximum lot size. I'll set this to false right now because I want the chart clear. You also have the option to force hedge a trade open fail. This means that the expert advisor will open a hedging trade if the pending order doesn't trigger, such as when gap occurs. So if you have over the weekend, if you open this buy and the expert advisor will place the pending sell at this level, this being the recovery zone of 50 pips, and then weekend will happen and the price will jump from here to here, and the next candle will be somewhere here below the recovery zone. If that option is set to true, then the expert advisor will hedge right here at the opening, when the market will open. Basically, it will cancel this pending order. It will open a sell with the same sell hedging lot size, and this is what that option does, which was again force hedge a trade open fail. The testing lot size is a percentage of the equity used for testing. And again, do mind that this expert advisor doesn't trade by itself. It only hedges an open trade. We recently had a customer who thought this expert advisor is trading. It's an all-in-one solution. It's not, unfortunately. It's just an expert advisor that hedges an open trade. And well, this is it. What else can be said about it? But however, if you are interested in an expert advisor that trades and it can hedge, then we can highly recommend the Fluid. You can download it for free. Just select, excuse me again, just select whatever you are interested to try from the drop-down list right here at free download. And well, all these are hosted on Google Drive and should download automatically. And they are. And again, before deciding to acquire this expert advisor, do take your time to read the instruction on the website, and very important, watch the videos, and always visit robotfx.ro to see to see the latest video. As at the time you are watching this video, maybe it's already outdated, and maybe there is a version of 100 of this expert advisor, and this video will be obsolete. Right now, we are talking about auto recovery 3.91, and that reminds me that we should also tell our webmaster to change this picture here. Anyway, let's see what it does very fast. I said I don't want to see comments on the chart because I want a clear chart. No grids. Let's try to explain what the expert advisor does while the expert advisor will do it. We are testing on Euro USD, and by the way, the strategy tester for whatever expert advisor you are trying to use, or whatever strategy you try to test, is for testing functionality, not for testing profitability. Keep that in mind. And here we go. Let's say we open a sell trade. The expert advisor automatically placed a buy stop at the 50 pips, 500 points away from the sell. At the break-even distance, which was 30 pips, it placed the stop loss, and from now on we have a winning trade. I don't think I instructed the expert advisor to close the trade at I'm gonna do so, otherwise we'll never finish this explanation. I'm going to instruct the expert advisor to close the trades at minimum profit, because in the strategy tester, the expert advisor will open a random trade as soon as there is no other trade open on the chart. So let's see some movement, right? Again, no grid. All right, and I will start probably the same. Someday. And there it goes. We assuming we open the sell, the expert advisor placed a buy. Stop, that will be the hedging trade, and then close that sell at the profit level, 75 pips away. With these settings, again, everything can be customized. And since we're in testing mode, the expert advisor opens the next trade. Well, following the percentage settings we set there, the testing lot size 0.1%. Again, another sell. The break even has been set. Another winning trade. And this is what I wanted to see. The expert advisor actually hedging. We open the sell right here. The expert advisor placed a pending buy, double the size with our settings, and price went up. And the expert advisor placed another sell stop, another pending order at the same sell level with the first trade, of course. So now we have one sell, one buy, and one pending sell. And the lot size of the third pending sell is calculated so that if the price will drop down and this will become the second sell number 2, the second sell, the lot size from the sell number 1 plus sell number 2 will be double than the buy. So 2 cells. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this better. I think it's more confusing. Let's see the expert advisor doing its magic. Alright, the expert advisor plays the same break even. And now from this point, again, we have two options. Either the price will go up and we will reach minimum profit at some point. I think it's $1 with our settings. And the expert advisor will close the entire basket, or the price will drop down, and hopefully it will not open, it will not trigger another buy, and it will well, go down and trigger the other sell, and will make the money from selling. It didn't happen that. Anyway, the expert advisor closed the basket at break even, which is a good thing. We didn't lose anything. Now, same thing happened. We open a buy. Expert advisor places a selling stop. Break even has been triggered. Again, a sell. Another buy, and we have a hedging basket again. An open sell and an open buy and a pending sell. And the price again reaches the profit again reaches minimum profit, and the trades are closed. This is hedging, and this is what it does when we had that when minimum profit is reached, set to close trades at minimum profit. If we set the close losers and set break even, then the expert advisor will, as I said, close the losing trades and trade the winning trades. And we want a trailing stop, not too big, not too small, just enough to trail the price. And I'm going to set the minimum profit to 5. And this, by the way, this you must find these values by yourself. I'm saying this because some traders were asking about Excel charts or something like that. I don't even know what they're meant by that. Anyway, it looks like some traders want everything to be calculated and on a plate, and it doesn't really work like that. There are no holy grails, no magic EAs, no magic solutions. You simply have to know how to trade. If you don't know, please don't even think about buying any of our products, because honestly, we don't have time or resources to answer questions about trading and why the expert advisor does this or that when it's already been explained or when you should know already. Now, expert advisor starts the same. Now we have a basket of trades, an open sell, an open buy. The pending sell will not focus on that. We want to see, or I want to show you, how the expert advisor closed. We couldn't see here because the distance was too small. Close the losers and set the stop loss to close. And this is what I was talking about. You must find your own settings, so the expert advisor will not place the stop loss too close to the price at that level. I'm gonna try one more. Then I'll probably give up and let you download this and try it by yourself. I'd like to see one clear example, but well, again, it is probably better if you try it yourself, because you are supposed to try it yourself anyway, and you should know how it works if you care about buying it. All right, and there it happened finally. I found the I found the right settings. The expert advisor wants the minimum profit $5. $5 I said. I said the minimum profit, right? Yes. Once the minimum profit of $5 was reached, the losing order, this sell has been closed, the pending sell has been canceled, and now the expert advisor is trailing the price, this winning trade, the buy of 2.32 lot size. And if the price will continue up, then we of course will have a winning trade. From this level up, it will be a winning trade. Well, it did a little more up. That should be profit anyway. Well, it was, and that was profit. The good thing is we didn't lose anything. That's what we want to accomplish. First of all, stop losing. Second, start winning. And this is what I tried to explain previously. I hope you remember about the slippage. The recovery zone can move a little higher or lower. However, that distance, the slippage distance, should be small, a small distance in pips, so it will not affect the winnings and or the losers, the wins or the losses too much. Hopefully, it will not affect the losses too much. And here it happened again. The expert advisor closed these losers to sells. Now it's trailing this buys, and it moved the stop loss right here close to the price. So if the price will drop down, we will not lose too much, or maybe we'll lose nothing with the right settings within the expert advisor, the right settings about trailing stop and trailing step and the minimum profit. We lost a little, I think. Let's see one more if it will happen again. Again, if you want to lose absolutely nothing, set the minimum while having this option to trail the price, close the losers and trail the price for the winners. Set the minimum profit to a higher value, not to zero, not to break even. It happened again here. The expert advisor closed the sells and trailed the buys. And it happened too fast, so on only 2-3 candles we cannot see it very good. I'd like to see one more example, a clear example, and And after that, we can end this video. Hopefully, you understood. And there it goes, but again, not so clear. This is a good example, but not such a good result, because the closing cells well, close here. This was advisor close the cells here, but the buy is further down and not up. So we again have a little loss, not win, not gain anything. And finally, that was a much better example. The expert advisor closed the losing cell right here. Sorry, right here, and it closed this when the price when we had $5 in profit with our settings, and so that this distance was also profit. This ended in profit. All right, I think I'm going to close. I'm going to end this video right here. This is gonna happen again and again, the same thing. Let me just take a look to see if I maybe forgot to talk about something. No, I think I've covered everything. If there is something I forgot to talk about, oh, there it is. Yeah, I was sure I forgot about something. Full logs. You can enable the full logs if you want, but you should probably or most likely not use the full logs for normal use. Excuse me. The full logs, what they'll do, they will write more details in a journal, in a, well, not the strategy tester, in a trading journal right there, and the experts. It will write and fill those logs with too much information, and that will slow down the MetaTrader and decrease the space on your hard disk. It will create very big log files, text log files. So you should use the full logs if you think that you found a bug, so that it will help us track that bug. If you think something doesn't work as described, then enable the full logs and send us those logs and all the other information needed on our troubleshooting page. Whenever you think that something is wrong with any of our products, you have all the information necessary to find the problem. That's right there on our troubleshooting page. Of course, you should go first to the products page and read the description again and watch the videos, as most of the times people don't do that. They just assume expert advisor is supposed to do this or that. They never bother to watch the videos, and yeah, we always insist on that. Watch all the videos. Here it's a playlist. It's not only one video. It starts with the last one. Hello traders, and welcome to 3.0. But again, you should watch all of them. So this being said, don't forget about the coupon that again you can get from google.com. Search for RobotFX. Visit our website from google.com, and you will see the discount coupon right here in the left corner. And of course, do download this expert advisor if you are interested, especially if you are interested in purchasing it and using it, download it from our website for free. The demo version is free, of course. But do mind that the demo versions work only on the demo accounts. As soon as you will drag the expert advisor on a live chart, then the expert advisor will attempt to remove itself and close your MetaTrader. So do it on a demo. And if somehow you have troubles with the excuse me, with the demo account, then it's a problem. It's usually something related to how your broker set your demo account, which is not seen as a demo account, but we talked about it on our questions, frequent answers and questions page. If somehow the expert advisor is closing your MetaTrader terminal while you are on a demo account, then you should probably talk to your broker, because your demo account, although it is a demo and you don't trade real money, has been set by your broker as a live account in their own settings there on their trading server. So it's something they can fix with a push of a button, let's say, but it's not up to you. So you should contact them and tell them, please set my demo account to demo. And this is it. Thank you for watching this video. Do visit robotfx.ro, not only for this expert advisor, for maybe other expert advisor for full all-in-one trading solutions such as the Fluid, such as Heike expert advisor, such as non-leg moving average expert advisor, OCO news, and so on, or a simple trailing stop expert advisor if you don't know, if you're not sure how to trail the price. We have many other things, and not only paid products, also free products, loads of indicators, scripts, and so on. Thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.